Morning, superstar. How you doing? Thank you for the videos. Hope you had a good weekend. There's really a lot of good-looking stuff here. I think the positions that you're creating, especially sort of in your body work, are so good, and they're better than what the shots that you are producing. Okay. In a phase where I think you're just fiddling a little bit, okay, and that's fine. All good players have to go through that phase. But I think that's probably affecting your consistency of strike and shot more than anything else. But this is looking really good. Okay, we're going to be playing some really outstanding golf in the next sort of month or two. If you can really work hard as much as you can, stay on top of your mental game, no negativity coming in, and just really try and get this lag and later release closer to what we want. Okay, it's already better than it was a few weeks ago, but in the iron swing, okay, definitely losing it still up here. All right, okay, but it is getting better. Driver swing, in terms of the lag and the release, looks really good. Grip and club face positions also look much better. What I really liked in the iron swing was that forward leg drive. Okay, there was none of this head hanging back with the iron swing, so really awesome. Okay. Creating some really nice positions. So where we at? Good. I still think if you hyper-focus on the lag, even if one or two other positions that we know are not 100%, you're really going to take that step forward, and then we can always move back and go, okay, cool, plane's a little bit off, sequence a little bit off, whatever it is, but really try and get this lag and later release going. It's our last big stepping stone, apart obviously from the mental game. Okay. We've got to start focusing a little bit on that. Right? Okay, so love where we're at. Okay, so we're at this week. So both iron and driver swing, now that's the other also thing I liked so much. At the end of the driver swing, got this really dynamic set of the club. Just love it. Okay, that is really what we've been trying to do. Okay, anyway, where we at? Okay, iron swing. I don't know if it's trying to get the set or a little bit more length or trying to get some more lag. I'm not really sure. Okay, but once we get here, okay, so full shoulder turn, weight shift, everything, good extension of the hands. And then this move here with the arms, okay, is just unnecessary. It creates a narrowness of the swing, a disconnection from the torso, but it also causes the club to get across the line at the top. Okay, so we don't need that. So we want to be able to go from there to there. Okay, not to there with the arms. Okay, so we're going to learn how to stop the arms, set the club, and then drive. And release late, hopefully. Okay, and then obviously same with the driver. Okay, so just getting a little bit across. All right, other than that, I'm super happy. Okay, driver, it's the strikes that are causing a bit of inconsistency. And also you're kind of doing them slowly. You're not really, you're not really standing there and ripping the drivers. Okay, so that's what's creating one little bit. The first one on the toe wasn't bad, and then you adapted the takeaway, and then one the sort of face was open, coming down, it wasn't too bad, and then the other one was out the heel strike. So for the flip side, yes, same or similar issues with the irons, but the striking of the irons, middling those things, absolutely middling. Okay, they're going left because of an early release and a slight across the line. That's what's causing them to go left. They would look brilliant. Okay, so iron swing here is very close. All right, love the sequence, love the shoulder planes, all club planes, all looking really good. Okay, so not a lot of work to do, but just deliberate hard work. Okay, so we've got to get some shots and hold going. Okay, that's going to help us set on line as well, but it's going to help us release later, okay, without having to try and twist the face square. Okay, so some shots and holds. Okay, shut that face going back. Hold, and remember when you're holding, the body's turning and the handle's in front. So it all feeds into what we're trying to do. Okay, so just a few of those for the warm-up. But I would like you to do a few shots and holds with the driver as well. Okay, even if they're three-quarter swings, shots and hold, middle them, and let's see where they go. Okay, then drill number one is stop drill. Okay, so we're going to stop for about 2 seconds, a count of 2. Okay, 1, 2, and we're just trying to learn the correct arm swing and set. So not letting the arms go too far. Okay, the clock face is the easiest, but otherwise you can just feel like your arms stay in front of your chest. So my chest is facing there. So we don't want our arms to be over here. Okay, so just a little bit of stop drill. All right, so stopped arms, clock drill, they would be like 10:30-ish. I mean, 11 is quite good, but just for you, just think 10:30. So 9, 10, 10:30. 10:30, full set. Okay, you're stopping for 2 seconds. Okay, so nice setup. Your setup is looking good. I like this left foot pulled back with the irons. All right, 1, 2. Okay, keep your shape, keep everything neat and tidy. Okay, and then the second drill is release point drill. Very cool one. All right, a little progression drill, but very cool. Don't think too much. Feel. Got to go and feel here. Okay, so we're going to pretend that our release point. Okay, we don't know exactly where it is, but obviously it's slightly different with all the clubs. We check our release point is about 2 foot in front of the golf ball. Release point is the point where both arms extend fully straight and you lose the flex in the right wrist. Okay, so that hasn't released yet. That's released. That's now past your release point. Okay, so your release point is both arms fully straight, right wrist, and about 2 foot in front of the ball. Okay, so what we do, nice setup. Okay, we start in our release point. Okay, and we go back and swing and try and hit the ball. Okay, and stop in that exact, yeah. If you go slowly at first, you can stop. So into my release point, back through, sort of stop. Okay, and a little bit faster. See, as I get faster, the follow through gets longer. And then sort of do 2 of those slower ones, 2 medium, and then the 5th rep. Okay, you can check it, but now make a normal swing and just try and get into that same release point. Okay, and obviously those videos I want to see from the face on. Right, enjoy it. Okay, go with feel, especially on that release point drill. Okay, you're very, very close here to where you want to be. I can't wait for you to play again. But let's translate this now into some free flowing, some target practice, some feel. Okay, because technically you're 85% of the way there. Okay, we just got to stop fiddling with the other stuff. Work really hard on this dynamic lag and release, and then keep our mental game in check. Okay, I want positive messages, positive talk, positive self-talk all the time. All right, enjoy, and I'll talk to you during the week.